Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Simone Sharice here, and today in this video, I'm not gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be a brand new technique, but what I am gonna do is a few new things that I haven't done in a while in this video. Starting with the stocking cap. Now, it's been a while since I've used one. You guys know I usually hate them. So first things first, what you want to go ahead and do is, first of all, these braids are sad. I don't even know what this is. I literally just was too lazy to braid my hair and was like, you know what, let's just put in a couple large doodle gel braids. So that's what we have right here. We're just going to make sure all the hair is out of our face. I'm just gonna throw this on. Now, every time I do this, I literally sit here and question myself, like, is this really what you want to do, Simone? Is this really what you want to do? Like, you guys know I hate stocking cap. I just hate being uncomfortable. I'm gonna be using Got to Be the gel. Okay, so I think we're just sort of dry. Now, usually I would have used like hairspray to do this because I just feel like hairspray gets the job done so much more quicker. So I added extra hairspray on top of the Gotta Be glue because I feel like it gives it an extra hold. All right, so go ahead and just cut this. And here I am just cutting the stocking cap. Now, cut as close as possible to your hairline. Trim off any excess because you want this to lay really flat underneath your wig. So you guys have heard me say this countless times. It's pretty much the same technique every single time, just really getting this to look like it's melted or at least as flat as possible into your skin. So just trim, and don't cut your skin. That kind of rhymed. And then I'm going to use some extra Gotta Be glue to just flatten down the folded or rolled up areas, as you can see. And then just use a rat tail comb to just smoothen it out some more. I wanted this video to be completely like me talking, but the lens was just so loud and I thought I was recording with my mic, but I wasn't. So yeah, I had to switch to voiceover, so I will be going back and forth. I'm gonna use some powder to just go ahead and color my stocking cap. All right guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just try on the wig because I'm curious to know if this is all worth it right now. What I do want to say is I'm gonna actually have to color this lace because the knots weren't bleached on this. So since this is a 360 lace wig, we do have to cut the lace in the back. So it helps if your hair is in a high ponytail, just to keep it out of the way. Go ahead and cut the lace behind the ears. And yeah, because if not, it's going to be really itchy. So you can still see the headband underneath, but if you like pin it and stick it all the way down, you can kind of get away with hiding it. For this hairstyle, you're going to need a lot of hairpins, and I'm going to do my little method of just sticking the headband way underneath the wig and then just cutting off any excess lace and then using hairpins to kind of tuck it into the lace and fold it underneath my braid or underneath the headband. Okay, now this is not uncomfortable. It doesn't feel like anything back there. So if you're thinking like, oh my god, it might be uncomfortable, I might feel like it's sticking in my head, it's not gonna feel like that. I'm gonna keep it 100% real. It's super comfortable. Now I wasn't really planning on doing an updo, but then last minute I was like, ooh, I want to do it. Now if you want this to look more natural, you can definitely pull it down, gel or glue that area and keep a little bit of lace on it, as you can see, and you can also go ahead and pluck it. But I wasn't gonna do this originally, which is why I didn't go ahead and do that. Now I do have a more detailed video coming up for you guys where I am going to show you guys how I go ahead and customize the back. So wait on that one. Until then, you guys have been asking me what is my hairpin method for keeping the back of my lace wig down, and this is what it is. So if you have a 360 wig or a full lace wig and you've been wanting to wear a ponytail, this is definitely an easy, foolproof method that anybody can literally do and still get a good result. So yeah. So this is how it looks. It looks pretty good to me. Again, if you want a more natural look back there, you can go ahead and pluck it. I'm going to go ahead with my normal technique of using the hairspray to hold down the hairline and my hot comb to straighten out the hairline and flatten it. I love WowAfrican. I'm always working with them. You guys know that. Now this kinky texture or Yaki texture, I love it. It's super natural looking. A lot of you guys on the Instagram asked me if I had any leave out when I did my side part. I had no leave out. I literally just wore a full wig. Like, it was no leave out at all. But I love it. The hot comb does straighten out the roots a little bit more, and it does work as African American hair, which is why I think people think it's natural. It's very easy and manageable to deal with. There are not that many kinks or tangles in this hair, so if you're wondering about that, it's very easy to maintain. Okay, it's very easy to curl, it's very easy to straighten, it's very easy to do a lot of things with this texture, which is why I love it. In the beginning, I wasn't really a fan of it, but after you work with several wigs like this, you begin to fall in love with it. The baby hair that I'm doing in this video, I've done several times, so I kind of just sped through it. I didn't focus on it, as you guys can see, because it's very self-explanatory. And I didn't want it to be as drastic, so I only pulled out a few more hairs. And here is the big reveal. I loved it. Now at this point, I'm just playing with the hair. I'm trying to see what I want to do. If I want to have it up, down, half up, half down. And I like to show you guys how you can kind of get the most out of your wig. So here I am just trying to play around with it. And then I decided that I wanted to just do a full-blown up down with two pieces in the front. Now for this style, you're going to want to definitely focus on parting, especially those two pieces in the front. And then you want to really focus on using the hot comb, really combing the hair into place. So since I knew I wanted a high ponytail, I'm really focusing on combing the hair into place, going in an upward motion. My hands are very small, they're short and fat and stubby. So for me, it's just really hard to gather all this hair into my hands to create this ponytail. So for me, I had to do two ponytails, but I put the second ponytail to be really high and tuck it underneath so that you couldn't really see the second ponytail. And then I did the last ponytail very close to that, so it kind of looked like it was one big ponytail, and it made the hair actually look a little bit fuller. Now, don't worry about the back. It's going to be pulled up a little bit because obviously we pulled it up. So I'm just going to go back in and just straighten up those pins to make sure it's back to being snugged down tight, like how we had seen it in the beginning. So don't worry about that. I'm going to be using hairspray to just make sure my hair is nice and slick and smooth. It does not make your hair super hard. As long as you brush it out after you sprayed it in, you will still get a great outcome. I'm going to use the hot comb to just make sure the two pieces are going in the direction I want it to go. And then again, with that black paper, I'm just going to make sure the sides of my ponytail are nice and flat and that they don't look puffy on the side, which is why I did this. Feel free to skip though. But I like to mold my ponytails to look like it's my hair. Now I'm going to go ahead and just curl it with my wands, curl it, throw in a bunch of curls there. And then I went ahead and just opened up all the curls afterwards. Go ahead and cut off this little piece of black paper. And if you're looking for a wig that looks realistic, now remember guys, I didn't bleach the knots on this. I just pretty much used my foundation to color the lace underneath, like a powder foundation. If you're looking for a wig that just looks really good, you don't have to do much work to it, or even if you do want to do a lot of work to it, you want it to always look good no matter what, WowAfrican is definitely the brand for. They usually come through for me. I love it. I love this hairstyle. I thought it was so cute. And yeah, so this is pretty much the end result. Now for hairstyle number 2, we kept it very simple. I just pretty much put it into a bun, but the back wasn't as flat. Next, for the third hairstyle actually, I did do a half up, half down. So I took out the second ponytail, and then if you can see, the white cap was showing. So you could wear it down so that you can't see it, even when the wind blows. Or you can go ahead and just put it into a bun, and then leave a little piece out and pin that down so that it covers up the middle part of the wig, and then just curl the back. Next, for the last hairstyle, I just did a nice, beautiful, simple side part and just curled it again, because obviously after doing all those styles, the curls did drop. So just really go ahead and focus on curling at this point. And then I just went ahead and just trimmed it every here and there. But it looks really good. It looks really natural. Looks like my real hair. I loved it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Tell me what you think about the hair down below, and watch me embarrass myself on TikTok after these last 2 scenes.